because I never know how long my computer's going to take to connect. But there we go. We're live. There it is.
Hooray!
So welcome to the first ever Bookish Taskmaster. I'm doing a dad dance in honor of all the dancing that is yet to come. With us is my amazing contestants and my amazing Taskmaster. So Taskmaster, you don't need to introduce yourself, but if you would like to, would you like to tell people who you are?
I'm the Taskmaster, also known as Emma, from Drinking by Myself, and I'm very excited to be here because Taskmaster is my favourite show.
Is it? So have you seen it like from the start?
From the start, whole way through, I love it.
Love
so
that.
I'm very honoured to be here as the Taskmaster today. But as I was just telling everyone before we went live, I don't like choosing between things, so I might start crying. But it'll be tears of joy and happiness. It'll be fine.
That's fine. We don't mind tears here. There'll be for everyone to know, there'll be tears, there will be swearing. I can't control either of those things. They will just flow and that will just be fine. Lizzie, would you like to introduce you and your buddy?
Okay. Hi, I'm Lizzie from Lizzie herself. And I had a lot of fun, and yes, I did swear directed at Hannah quite a lot. But no, it was very fun, and yeah. And this is...
Yeah, I'm Danny from Bookish Danny, and I will only be here for like 10 minutes, and then I have to leave. But I'm here for the fun day. I cussed out Hannah a lot of times, and I would not recommend anyone make it a drinking game. Because I think,
unless you want to stay hydrated. If you want to drink water,
I've got a bottle of water. I'll make it a drinking game there.
Yes, I love that. I should have grabbed water. Did everyone come?
You've got gin.
I love that. I love that. It's also Danny's birthday today, so can we just say happy birthday?
Happy
Danny.
birthday!
Well done on surviving this long. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
And then we have Kelly with a cat. I just saw a cat tail. I know there is a cat about.
He's currently hitching my laptop, but he's just run away. I'm Kelly. I'm from Velvet Library. And I really don't like introducing myself.
That's fine. We'll leave it there then. I won't make you feel super awkward. I'm Hannah. So I was the equivalent of the little Alex Horn in this scenario, which I went to say it like a couple of times on Twitter, but Alex Horn actually follows me on Twitter. So I was like, I don't want to do that. So, okay, so there is backstory to this. And I know we've only got 2 hours, but I'm going to waste some time and tell you anyway. So 2 years ago, I was the social sec for my local rugby club where I've played for years. And I decided one of the drunken events we were going to do was a drunken Taskmaster, where it was basically going to be part Taskmaster, part quiz night. And there were going to be 10 rounds, 5 normal like question rounds that got steadily more daft, and then 5 drunken game rounds as well. And I messaged him via Twitter and said, did you fancy coming and setting some of the tasks or judging some of the tasks alongside me? And he messaged me back and said that he would. And then when he got the dates through, he said, I'm really sorry. My family and I are going to the pantomime that night, and my wife won't let me go. I was like, that's absolutely fine. Like, don't worry about it. And we've just been pals on Twitter ever since.
Oh, I love that. So nice that he said yes in the first place. What a great guy.
He's so nice. He's so nice. And when I got like a certain number of followers, I like messaged him and was like, hey, would you fancy setting me like a bookish task? And he like sent me like a video thing. He's the nicest guy on the planet, by the way. Like he's so
that makes me love the show even more. My goodness.
Right? Like, it's just perfect. It's just perfect. I wasn't quite brave enough to call Greg Davis's like management team and be like, do you fancy I wasn't brave enough to do that. If you're Twitter,
fair
I'll
enough.
message you, but if you're not,
the bravery
he
seems a little scarier.
He's taller, if nothing else.
He's taller, yeah. Yeah, I always realise how tall he must be whenever seeing Alex Horn out of context of being next to him. Because Alex Horn's not a small guy.
No.
But he looks so small on screen. So it's like Greg Davis is just that big.
Yeah. For me, it was the bit where James Acaster like has a go at him for something, and he just like rests his arm around James Acaster, who I know is something like 6'3", 6'4".
Oh
And like imagine making someone that tall look that tiny. Like I just can't fathom that. So
It's
it was too
wild.
far. It was too far. So here's how this Taskmaster is going to work.
Okay.
It's going to be very, very similar. I've really tried my hardest to make it as similar to the OG as possible. So I set a whole bunch of tasks, I wrote them all out, and then I sent them to the contestants in advance of today so that they would have time to record them. Now, when I first sent those out, I had 15 people that were going to participate, and weirdly, the more time carried on, the fewer participants we had by the end. I don't know if it's just that they saw the tasks and went, absolutely not, or it was just a time run out. But I do want to say a big thank you to Faye, who did do all the tasks, but only one of her videos worked. So she's in one of the videos today, but that was it. And then Kat, who also did a couple of videos, but none of her videos worked, so I couldn't actually use them, unfortunately. But big thanks to them for submitting anyway. And I definitely think this is something I'm going to do again, because I set 10 tasks. I really only think we're going to have time for 3, maybe 4, depending on the Taskmaster's reactions. So there will be like some preamble for each of the tasks. But what I will do is each of the videos is set up so that the contestants respond to the task they're set and then go ahead with the task. So what we'll do is we will watch all of them and then we will kind of judge them at the end. There's usually about 3 per task, except for one of them, which they're all kind of amalgamated together, and it's absolute carnage, and it's quite fun to watch. So it will be quite easy for you to make your judgments, probably. But other than that, I don't think there's anything else I need to say. So I think I'm just going to start, and we're going to start, if you're happy to start, we're going to start with Flagship.
Which one was this?
So this is what you're going to find out. Now, feel free to leave your mics on, by the way, guys, because I think it'd be really funny to watch you guys react firsthand. But for Flagship, we have Danny's flag, Lizzie's flag, and Kelly's flag. So actually, this works out really nicely that Abby's not here yet, because we're not judging her yet. So okay, let me know if you can hear this. If you can't, let me know.
Yeah. Oh my god, I love this.
It's amazing. Flagship. You will need a pen and paper for this task. Design a flag which best reflects a fictional ship. Points will be awarded by the Taskmaster as the best flag. Report your progress. So any ship. You can use any ship. Now this is where it would have come in really handy if I had like benchmark some of the Taskmaster's videos before this. Because then I would know what my favorite ship was. Any fictional ship. What ship is there? Everyone loves like Persever. I'm trying to remember every video that I've ever watched of them. Okay. Okay. I feel like I should. Okay.
Ooh.
This is like my flag area. Then we can do like a trident. Just put a nice spear on the end there for good measure, because no. Okay. So we've got our trident. Then at the
Was this hard?
I can't believe you managed to reach.
Yeah.
A knife. Because like Annabeth's got a knife. So like make that into like a dagger kind of deal. Yep. And then This is the part I'm kind of worried about. We make an owl carrying it.
Ooh.
I don't know what owl legs look like. I don't even know what owls look like. There's a feet and claws. It's really hurting my hand. And then we've got like an
Do
little
arms?
owl.
Do arms?
What?
They have arms.
I mean, nowhere in this clue does it say that I can't look at a reference. That did not help. Okay, so we've got like a body coming round like that, and then got like graceful little tail feathers going down like that, kind of also in a square, and then got like a wing spreading out from there, and a wing spreading out from there, but a little bit foreshortened because we're not seeing that side. A little bit shorter and stubbier. And my pen is running out. And we've got like an owl face. Jaw is very round. Horn-looking ears. Is it an owl? Is it a cat with wings? Who knows?
Why are these things like that?
Who knows, honestly?
Might actually
It's
better
good.
until I've seen this.
We're gonna have like an orange trident because it's kind of close to gold and bronze, but also it's the color of Camp Half-Blood. Because, you know, symbolism is important. So it's going to be grey. Like, bits of the owl are going to be grey. Because who's got time to colour the whole thing?
Me too.
Because I feel like grey is like, okay, we're colouring the whole thing now. I feel like grey is like the colour of Athena, you know, and like Annabeth has grey eyes. And like, yeah. Background, we're going to do like some nice blue. Can you tell that I did art for 3 years? And these are like semi-professional grade pencil crayons. Because I can't. And we're just going to go in with a little bit of green as well, just to properly give it that like stormy, greeny blue.
You've actually thought this through.
Iconic.
Yeah.
Here's the colour. And we've got a flag. So we've got the blue obviously symbolising Percy and Poseidon. And then we've got the grey owl symbolising Annabeth and Athena. And then we've got, you know, as a symbol of their love and of their unity, we've got this double-pointed weapon, which is on one end a trident for Percy and Poseidon, and on the other end a dagger, because Annabeth, you know, likes to do stabby stab with her bronze dagger. Like orange, both because it is the closest thing I have to the colour of bronze, but also because orange is the colour of Camp Half-Blood, and like that's where it all began. And the Annabeth Owl character is carrying the trident because truly she may not be the chosen one, but like she's the one carrying the relationship, you know, like as much as Percy is very much able to look after himself, he's also not and would probably be dead without Annabeth. So they are both, you know, he's represented by this weapon here, by this like stormy power of the water, like super powerful, you know, able to look after himself, but also does need Annabeth there to get him out of a scrape a couple times. And I feel like this just very articulately represents their whole relationship and dynamic. Thank you.
That was really good. Beautiful.
Oh.
Oh my god, this is all so good.
Oh no.
Okay.
Pen and paper. Design a flag which best reflects fictional ship. Points to be awarded by the Taskmaster as the best flag. Ooh. I'm terrible at drawing. No, I've got it. I'm going to do Legolas and Gimli from Lord of the Rings. I'm terrible at drawing those, so yeah. Okay, so oh man, I don't even want you to see process product because I can't draw.
I'm so excited to see this.
After seeing Kelly's eyeliner, no. This is the best I can do with my brain power right now. That's a crew of arrows. That's Gimli's axe, and that's Legolas's bow. Kind of sucks and looks like it's been drawn by a 5-year-old, but I did my best.
It's beautiful. That's cool.
Flagship. Design a flag which reflects a fictional ship. Points will be awarded by the Taskmaster as to the best flag. Okay, I can do that. Now I have to move some stuff around. Once again, I was only gone for a second. It's whenever I take it off the tripod, but it fucks up. I'm gonna hate myself for doing all of this. Also, Hannah, fuck you. I love you, but fuck you. I guess I should have just used the tripod, shouldn't I? You'll be able to see what I'm doing. Pen and paper. Are you pen and paper? It is still me. Okay. We are drawing a ship. We're just going to draw the first ship that came to mind. No. I can't draw. Oh, you can't actually see what I'm doing, but I can't draw well. So you're getting what you're getting. Then they have these baskets hanging underneath it. Containers hanging underneath it that are filled with this energy. And this is the ship of Captain.
Just checking her spelling.
Yeah.
Shakespeare. From Stardust. So there's stars. This is a wing. Can't really see it. We'll make it work. Wait, I'll grab here's a steering wheel. That's what it's called, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And we have those baskets hanging underneath it. The stars in the sky. And there's one really bright star on board because that's Elaine. You know, like just bright. And Captain Shakespeare. But you know what's really important about Captain Shakespeare's ship is that there's 2 more guests, and there's 2 boys, one with blonde hair and a stocky build, and one with a lithe build and dark hair, and they're in love, and it's Nick and Charlie.
Good save.
Oh my god.
That's it. It's nice, right? Yeah. Okay. I think that's good.
So there it is.
Oh
had one person who expertly drew a flag, one person who drew a flag, and one person who doesn't understand the concept of ships. So
You know what? I'm so glad that happened, because when you first sent me over the tasks, literally when I first read it, I was thinking like a ship, like a boat. And then it was only like 2 minutes later, I was like, oh shit. So you know what? That is on my wavelength. And I also really enjoyed the attempt at a save at the end.
That's fair. So I've got some screenshots.
Oh my goodness.
So that we can make
Okay.
some comparisons, because I think that's
Ooh,
the thing.
okay.
As I said, I said this before I started. One of the things that I thought was definitely going to be an issue is different ways that people interpret. That's my brother's McDonald's arriving, by the way. The way people interpret different things.
Mhm.
But I love the sheer panic on Danny's face when she adds Nick and Charlie, like she's
Yeah.
finally realised what kind of ship I mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Taskmaster, have you got any questions for contestants?
Okay. Well, I do have some questions. My first, partly this is a me problem. I have not read any of these things. That's not true. I have read Percy Jackson. I read all of Percy Jackson in a 24-hour readathon, but I was basically asleep for the whole of it because it was the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really remember their relationship, but that was a beautiful drawing, and I now feel like I know their relationship very well. Lizzie, I honestly do not know a single thing about Lord of the Rings, and I can't say that your flag has helped me know more than I did when I started. But who are these people?
Gimli's the dwarf and Legolas is the elf.
Mm-hmm. Legolas is Orlando Bloom.
Yeah, Legolas is Orlando Bloom, yeah. And they just have a great friendship, and like there's lots of subtext in Lord of the Rings. That's
Okay.
why the first thing that came to my head, and I was like, I can draw an
Love
axe. I can draw a bow.
Yeah, okay. And I have really no questions about the ship, the actual ship that really was brought to life for me fantastically.
It's such a great ship. Like, to be
It's
fair,
a great ship, yeah.
To be fair, and the thing is, I edited Danny's videos first.
Mhm.
So if you can imagine, after going, okay, so the phrase ship is used quite a lot when talking about books, when talking about whether it's friendships or relation, whatever. Like, it's a very common term. So the moment I saw Danny had drawn a boat, I was like, well, they have all done that? Like, is that my problem? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But then,
You know what? I was impressed with you other two. It was so instant. You heard ship and you knew it. I did not. I had to really think about that.
There we go. So you can give a maximum of 5 points to whatever you like. How do you think the points are looking from the first?
So am I going to give out, I'm giving out like 1 to 5 to everyone.
Yeah.
Okay. I hate this bit.
I'm sorry.
Okay. I do know where my scores are going. I'm not sure that anyone will be totally surprised. I'm gonna give 3 points. I'm not giving lower than 3 points because these are all beautiful. I love them all. I would happily have them all as the flag of my country. But I am going to give 3 points to Legolas and what's it, Gimli.
Yeah.
Because firstly, I don't really know that story, and I'm not sure that this flag has illuminated it as strongly as it could have. But 3 points because it's still beautiful. Next, I'm going to give 4 points to Danny's boat because I really appreciate the alternative meaning of boat. I also appreciate that the two characters who you then did try to draw on as a ship weren't the characters from the scene that this boat comes from, but they could have been. Like, that would have worked. I like that you just didn't go there. Thinking outside the box in multiple ways. And it's a beautiful picture. But I have to give 5 stars to Kelly because that was serious skills drawing that around the camera like that. I don't even know how you did that, and it's honestly a very good looking out.
Yeah, I was really, really impressed. To be fair, I was impressed when editing it when you drew the trident. And when you were like, no, I was like, don't throw that away. That is genius.
It was a good trident.
It was a great trident.
I was impressed. Yeah.
That's great. Oh, okay, so there we go. So we've got Kelly in the lead with 5. Danny with 4, Lizzie with 3. Abby has yet to score a point because we haven't watched any of their content yet. So, Kelly and Lizzie, how are you feeling after the first round? I think your mic is off, Kelly.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think when my cat ran away, he dislodged my headphones.
Oh.
I feel very exposed.
Exposed?
In like a vulnerable, naked way.
Oh no!
Oh my god, as soon as I saw your drawing, Kelly, I went, oh shit. Rude, because I can't draw. So I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I also can't draw at all. I thought that was very talented.
Thank you.
That was special. I enjoyed that. And it's going to be great because it's not the only drawing task that I've edited. So
Fantastic.
we've got some more amazing artwork to come, which I love. How are you feeling in general, Lizzie?
I'm embarrassed already, so.
Yay! It worked! That was my plan all along. Cool. Okay, well, we're going to do something slightly different now. Next up is A to Z. Now, this is another one where I thought my instructions were really clear. I can only assume they're not. So we're going to watch the video. Then I'm going to say what I expected to happen, and then I will let the Taskmaster decide. Because originally this was going to be a purely on points score type thing, but now it isn't. Now this one is, I believe, Danny, Lizzie, and Abby. So I haven't got Kelly's A to Z in this one. So Kelly, you can breathe a sigh of relief that you are not included in this one.
It took me an hour to film this.
Yeah. So on that note, everyone will be getting a full video of their like Taskmaster, each of their things put together, and you can either put that on your channel or not. That's fine. But I'm going to do that for all of you because at the end of the day, I've got all the content. I've got the time now. And also, you put so many hours into this. I'd feel like a bitch if I didn't. So don't panic, Kelly. Just because we're not watching it now does not mean it will not be. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. No, that's fine. I just didn't want to have done it all and then like it didn't send to you or something. No, that's fine. That's fine.
No, I got it. I watched it, and then it was a case of no.
And you thought, no.
It was just that these three really tickled me. So these ones are like, it was really hard because like, so the one video of Cats that worked was the A to Z, and she had to send it to me in 4 parts because it took her so long to do. And I was just like, when those parts didn't work, that broke my heart. So it was just like, this is the one where I was like, I just need to get something for you to enjoy. So, yeah, I'm sorry, Kelly, you're not in this one. But hopefully that means you can just like chill out. So we will add the thing back in and then... I really made an effort with these, by the way.
Yeah, you did great. Oh, that's so cool.
Cool. Get from A to Z. The first book in your stack should start with A, and the next book must continue using the last letter of the title. Oh no. You can restart your stack multiple times, but you will lose a point for every missed letter of the alphabet. Please record your process. Oh. Ooh. I don't know. Alice. A. Now. Okay. Oh no. Oh balls. Okay, we're not doing Alice then, because I don't have anything beginning with E. Instead, we're gonna go with Amari and the Night Brothers, which is S. I think I'm doing this right. The last letter of the title, so it'll be an S. So looking for S. Sleeping Giants. Oh, and now it's another S. What am I doing? Star. Now I want something beginning with R. Red Queen. N. Nevernight. Now T. Oh god. The gilded ones. O. Oh my god. No, it's S. No, it's S.
I was wondering when you'd
I was
noticed
like, she'll catch up soon.
This is really hard. They both die at the end. This is hard. This is really hard.
I'm also really enjoying the camera angle, Lizzie.
I don't think Danny would mind. But Dracula. Oh, with an ends with A. I've already got A. Oh, balls. About a dragon, and now N. I've already got N too. Oh no. This is hard. Eyebrows. Okay. E. Oh god, I remember now why I didn't do E. If I actually sorted my shelves by alphabet, but I don't. So this one also.
E was my problem as well, and I had that exact thought.
No one did. No one who
English,
did this has
fairy
alphabetized their
and
shelves, by the
legends.
way.
My shelves are alphabetized, but by author, so that wouldn't have helped.
No.
Scarlet. T. The Red Scrolls of Magic. So C. Crooked Kingdom. M. Oh, this stack is getting a bit ridiculous now. Mina and the Undead. I'm gonna have to check. This is really hard. I don't even know if I'm doing this right. C. D. Oh my god. D. Misery. Y. Yes. Why I ask myself that every time. Oh, why? Oh, no. Oh, I don't want to give up. No, I think that's probably as good as I'm going to get. Although, I've got quite a few.
A to Z. Fuck's sake, Hannah. From your own book. Get from A to Z. The first book in your stack should start with an A, and the next book must continue using the last letter of the title. Wait, what? Oh god, and then I've got to see how far I can get. I still have to use all the letters of the alphabet. When you start your stack multiple times, you will lose a point for every letter of the alphabet. Please record your process. I don't know. I've done a dumb thing as well. Some of my books are backwards. Why are they backwards? Because then I might have to, look at the books I've already read. So I might actually read the books that I haven't read yet. Oh, bye-bye. They're over there. See all those white spines? Yeah. Fuck me, I guess. I don't think there's a timer for this. It's good. But I'm looking at the books I can see for now. I'm just going to start. Okay.
She hits so many interesting notes.
Starts with an S. I must have a book that starts with an S. Scythe. E. I'm stacking. E. Book that starts with an E. Book that starts with an E. I'm going to have to turn all my books around, won't I? Book that starts with an E. Book that starts with an E. Book that starts with an E. I must have a book. No, almost. At your age, Eve Brown. Okay. Maybe one of these. Maybe one of these. Those will start with the P because Percy Jackson.
Which is the Mandalorian tune.
Fuck my life. Okay, wait. I'm just gonna go back.
E is a real problem for everyone.
What's another book that starts with S? Do we count the? Are we doing it? Are we counting the? I'm not counting the.
That's how many times I've seen this, by the way.
There's too many T's. There's too many T's. So I'm gonna go with the. We're not in the. The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. S. Leather S. Fuck. No, I don't have anything that starts with E. I can't do that.
Have you ever seen anyone so angry at their own bookshelf?
No.
G.
I love how Danny's the opposite of me. She's angry.
Yeah, you were like worried.
I haven't actually read it. Why do I must have a book that starts with an N. I must. Alright, start again.
I must.
No, I don't. Okay. We're not doing that. We're moving on to Gear Breakers. Because then, from there, we're going to go to the sword. Where is it? Seven Devils. From there, we're going to go to Scavenge the Stars. More of these. Then we're going to go to Six of Crows. S. why are there so many books that starts and ends with S's? It is, honestly, I feel personally attacked. Sense, another S. The space between worlds, another S. I don't know something. No, I'm fine. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna leave it. Another S, another S.
How many S's can I stack up?
Thorns. Well, a star. That's also a star. That's where we go. Oh, is that where we're going? What is that one R? Raybearer. Yes, Raybearer. Another R. Come to me. Come to me. Speak to me. What's one R? Yes. Rise to the sun. Stay. Listen, it's balancing on my bed. I might need to make 2 stacks, but. No! I know this problem before. But another book was on an R. Yes, red, white, and royal blue starts with an E. I don't have any books that start with an E. Fuck my life. Done yet. Nice house. Another.
Is there another?
Okay.
It's a very different reaction.
How many did I get? I got to quite a few. I think I should be proud. I think I think
you should be proud. Yeah.
I will tell you how many they got at the end, by the way. That's why I skipped.
I love this ornament.
Yeah.
I'm getting a little bit loopy because I've just actually need to take it out of my pocket. I've just went and got my COVID jab. I've got my wallet with my little.
So this is Abby.
So might be a little loopy, but
Okay.
and this will be in multiple clips because my camera cuts off after 12 minutes.
She also swears at me.
Using titles from your owned books, get from A to Z. The first book in what? You cow. Seriously, the first book in the stack should start with A, and the next book must continue using the last letter of the title. You can restart your stack multiple times, but you will lose a point for every missed letter of the alphabet. Well, thank God I did this when these were here.
She's currently moving house, for context.
So, this is going to be fun. I was like, yeah, let's record me reading the questions. No, I need space. Space. Okay. What are the heights? Oh, what are the heights? B, that's no help to man the beast. S, C, D, E, F. The number 5. The number 1, X, H, E, M, S, arrow. But that means finding a book that begins with U. Oh, okay. D or U, whichever one I find first. But I don't understand. I don't get it. So do I have to try and get them as close to the end of the alphabet as possible?
This is what I mean, like, message me. Like, just text me.
Life massive, yeah? So A to D, D to S. So I need S. Senator's daughter. Not including those. Don't be mean. Senator's daughter. R. Why am I using so many books for the same thing? Runaway. Why? Anything else to think about? Hey. R or Y? R or Y? N? Do I not have any books that begin with N? Hannah, I hope you know how much I hate you. Name of the Rose by Umberto Eco. So now I need E. Dear Lord. Existence for me, but then I'm back at Y and I don't have any Y's. Oh God, what the hell, idiot. Okay, well, the book's all about that. But I've got my G. Stuttering Pheasant Grimoire. Which then ends in an E again, which means I'm back to where I was. Do you understand how difficult this is? Probably. It's probably why you did it. Oh my God, I own the Essex Circle. I own the Essex Circle. Okay, so if I place the 3 Musketeers with the teacher, and then the Revenant which ends in a T, which I think I'm looping. All I'm doing is looping. Right, let's try restarting this. I'm going to keep this in case I need it. That other A book was Aru, Hold of Hell. No, it's not. Hold of Hell's on, it's just Aru, which ends in a U. And I have The Unseen World, which ends in a D. Now, I could do Death Cure, that ends in an E. So it's an option. I'll work on 2 stacks simultaneously. In the original stack, swap out the grimoire for the girl in the steel corset, because that skips out the Essex There we go.
I really enjoyed this.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's magic. You know, you never believe it's not so. Anyway, I need to look again with L. Love is so easy when your colors are like my dreams. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green.
Had this song stuck in my head for hours.
Yeah.
Legend. It ends in a D. Fuck. This is my stack. 18. Managed 18 letters of the alphabet. Now I have to do this.
So yeah, that final comment, in case you didn't hear it, was I got 18 and now I have to do maths. So obviously not a fan. So here's how I thought this would work out, right?
Mm-hmm.
I figured every book would be a jump to another letter in the alphabet, right? So you would aim for a book that ended in W, X, Y, or Z, right? Because then you're only going to lose a certain number of points. So in theory...
Oh my god.
You could just pick up a Court of Mist and Fury and get from A to Y and
I
then
hate
call out Z.
I so hate you. I was convinced you needed to get a book with a fucking letter.
Yeah.
I didn't one fucking book. Oh my god. Hannah.
I've never felt so malicious in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, okay. So what
That
I
is
did
amazing. Okay.
is because obviously that's not what happened.
Mm-hmm.
I have totaled up the scores 2 different ways to work out like who came closest. So if we go by my original way of doing it, so you get a point every time you jump and you lose a point for every book that you lose. Abby would score the most points because she made 3 jumps to like letters Y and she got all the way to letter Y and she only lost 1, so she got 2 points. Lizzie got all the way to Y because the last book you have was Misery, so you make it all the way to the end and you made 3 jumps, so you also get 2 points. And Danny gets -4 points because she only made 2 jumps and she finished like 6 letters from the end. And I can actually tell you that Danny and Lizzie both went back 6 times, but where Lizzie progressed over 3 titles, Danny also stayed on S for 4 books and therefore didn't make any progress at all. So that's one way we can score it, and it's obviously very clear who the leaders are there.
Yeah.
The other way we can do it, which is to work out how many books they had in a stack, then minus how many letters of the alphabet they missed in total. So obviously of the 26 letters, how many did they miss? Now, Danny had 14 books in her stack in total, and she missed 19 letters of the alphabet. So whichever way you look at it, Danny's getting no points. Danny got nothing.
Which letters did she even have in there?
S. I know she had S. I saw one of those. She had like S and G. There was a couple of R's. But this is the thing. She spent so many time working from S to S that she had loads of books in her stack. Not many letters. Not many letters at all. Lizzie had 13 books in the stack in total. And missed 16 letters, so only has -3 points.
Okay.
So it also didn't do particularly well.
Yeah.
And Abby, again in the lead, but obviously not as much of a lead, because she had 19 books in her stack, which I don't know if you noticed, she had 2 stacks going at one point.
She did.
So that she could hedge her bets.
Yeah.
She only missed 9 letters of the alphabet.
Wow.
So she would total up
She
10
did very well.
points. So whichever way you look at it, Abby is getting points at the end of this round.
Yeah.
But I will leave it to you if you want to decide amongst yourself who gets those points or which way you want to score it. Whether you want it to be a case of Abby, Lizzie, then Danny, or Abby and Lizzie scoring the same and then Danny. Regardless, Danny's getting, if you're only scoring 3 as a minimum, Danny's getting 3. That's what's happening there. But I will let you. I'll let you decide.
Okay, hang on. I mean, my head hurts from this.
That's fair. I tell you what. I will zoom in because I have made a spreadsheet because of course I have. I will zoom in and then I can show you.
Fantastic.
The numbers. So let's. There we go.
Oh,
So
beautiful. This is beautiful. Okay.
So minus 19 there, Danny. Minus 19. So.
I have a question. Why have I got a question mark after my name?
Because I didn't check your handle.
Oh.
The others are, I don't know if you can tell that they're all their handles. I was meant to. You weren't meant to see this. I was meant to check your handles. So
this is my fault. Okay. So interesting. Okay, well, I'm gonna do a combination. I think that Abby should get 5 points because by the method that she was aiming for, she smashed it, and she also didn't completely fail at your original intended method.
Yeah.
Lizzie, you can have 4 points because you accidentally did pretty well at the original method and you didn't do as badly as Danny in the other one.
I'll take it.
Danny got minus points in both versions of the scoring, so I'm gonna break my own rule.
Wow.
I'm gonna give Danny 2 points because there was a lot of effort that went into that. And I also really appreciated all of the rage and the swearing.
Yes.
So 2 points for that.
I tell you what, as someone who has been feeling really ill all week and then coming to edit this, that was a treat. That was a treat to wake up and feel really like I've been really sick. Like, it would be like cinematic level of sick. So to come back and just have Dana go, fuck you. Oh, thanks, Danny.
Just what you needed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Danny has asked the question here.
Oh, yeah.
Since when does misery start with D? I did notice that.
Yeah, I think that was an editing thing. I think Lizzie actually had the book that you'd picked actually ended in M, but Lizzie said D, and I didn't include the bit where Lizzie didn't correct herself. In the same way that she also thought that the Gilded Ones ends in O. So I thought we've embarrassed her enough for today. That was on me. I also really enjoy that Danny's taxi driver is for laughter. We love seeing Abby's slow breakdown. She's gonna love to see that later. And also thank you. It's not my concept, so I can't take credit for that. I'm just trying to make it as bookish as possible, but I'm hoping that everyone is still having a good time. So okay, the options are then we can either do the one that's absolute carnage and a little bit of everything, or we can do the other artsy one. So I will let you, Taskmaster, decide which would you like to see next.
Are we gonna? Can we do both?
We have time for both, but it's just in which order.
Let's go pure carnage.
Excellent. Okay. So this one. Go on. No, go ahead.
Sorry. Does anyone mind if I mute myself and eat my dinner because I've eaten 1 biscuit today?
No, you go right ahead.
That's not enough.
Thank you.
You absolutely crack on. I'm not having you waste away on my channel because then I'll get flagged. That's what I'm worried about, not the swearing or anything else.
That's fair.
Absolutely not. No, you go right ahead. And if anyone else wants to snack, actually, I've just realised I've got Maltesers in the other room, and now I'm sad that they're all the way over there. So,
Okay, get them.
so this one is Colour Stack. And like I said, this one I've kind of amalgamated all of them. I did consider, because music and stuff is involved, cutting out all of the sound and just putting one universal sound underneath it. But then we would miss some of these absolutely classic moments.
Yeah.
So I'm afraid this is, I mean, to be fair, this is what my ADHD brain sounds like all the time anyway. So it's just going to be really fun for you to witness that.
Fantastic. Okay.
But also, just to briefly introduce, this is also the one that Faye was able to join in on. So I was really pleased that I got to include that, because what we're about to witness is Faye having a breakdown. So.
I think this is my favorite.
The Shrek.
Yeah.
I'm assuming I need to get a book, a rainbow book, would be my guess. Let's see. Part 1.
Pick a song you know pretty well which has a colour in the title. Do not read part 2 until you've chosen.
Colour in the title.
Do not read part 2 until you've chosen.
I'm going to need to look through my Spotify.
I might just start that again,
part 2.
because I think
I'll
this
look at part
sounds gone funny, and I don't know if just turning it off and on again will help.
Usually does.
And you get to watch Shrek again, so that's fun.
Yay, my favorite. Very easy.
I'm so sick of this sound, you don't even know.
I bet you are.
Colour Stack.
There we go.
I
That's
need
better.
to get a book, a rainbow book, would be my guess. Let's see. Part 1.
Pick a song you know pretty well which has a colour in the title. Do not read part 2 until you've chosen.
Colour in the title.
Do not read part 2 until you've chosen.
I'm going to need to look through my Spotify. Because I don't know. Can't look at part 2. Can't look at part 2. Can't look at part 2. I didn't see part 2, I promise. Or also you can't see me. Ah!
There is only one song in my head right now. Oh, for fuck's sake.
How well do you think I need to know this song?
And I know the whole lyrics to that bad boy, and that bad boy is the ABC Cafe. I'm Red and Black from Les Mis.
Because, like, I know, like, Yellow Submarine and, like, well, oh, Yellow, but I don't know them.
Oh, I'm gonna regret everything.
It's what Smooth Radio has to say.
Red by Taylor Swift. A song I know pretty well.
But I'm going to go for Paint It Black by the Rolling Stones, because I actually kind of enjoy that song. I don't know the lyrics off by heart, though, so if that's something in here, I might have just royally screwed myself over.
Not knowing part 2, it's kind of messing with me. Okay, is more colours better or worse? This is a colour, right? Because, like, my options in my head, like, for a song I know pretty well, would probably be either Red and Black from Les Mis or Black Parade. But it says a colour, so I'm leaning towards Black Parade on that basis. Okay, we'll go with that.
Oh, not as bad as I thought. Part 2 is find as many books as you can with that colour on the front cover.
You must sing or dance the song of your choice. Cha-ching!
And you will lose points every time you stop singing and or dancing.
So I need to find the books while
Oh my god.
Okay, so it says and or. So in other words, if I forget the words, I can stop from going. Jove. Can I play?
I am so mad at myself for not thinking of Black Parade or Red and Black right now, because I know all the words to both songs.
Right?
So I just have to sing. I don't know all the words.
I guess I gotta start singing. I don't know how you dance to Black Parade, but we'll figure it out together.
Okay, so I put this little pause in so that I could just...
Yeah.
Okay, so just so everyone's clear, here's what they need to do. They need to sing and or dance to the song
Yeah.
they have chosen whilst collecting books. Now, I did specify 2 because I did not expect anyone to just do it in complete silence. And I am prefacing that because that's exactly what happens. So, okay. It should just be like, okay.
Now look at the start to the song.
Okay, I'm going to play it now. Oh, goodness me.
The time is near. I fucking hate myself.
When I was a young boy.
let it spin.
I have left them. Could have sworn these are my salad. No. Okay, so I stopped.
Stop this, stop that works, it's a cup multi-time.
But I'm proud of you, but I'm proud of you.
I feel like I should get a bonus point for this one because it does actually have red in the title as well.
Red, the blood of angry men. Black, the dark of ages.
Yeah.
Red, a world about to dawn.
Why am I playing the entire song in my head? Like this is helpful. I don't care that has my colour. I'm not using it.
There was a lot of that, Lizzie.
Gold, gold. I got about to turn. Something that I can learn. I'm just repeating the same words over and over again because I can't remember the rest of the song.
Oh.
This is the hour of fate, the people's man.
I don't remember what the next line of the song is.
You are gold, gold. I need a break. Always believe in you are gold, gold. Does that count as gold?
Kept being shouted out to dance as well as sing.
Oh my God, break! Carry on, and 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 carry on, carry on.
I don't remember any more of the song. I thought I knew more words.
And carry on and just keep carrying on. We'll carry on.
One happens, people spectacularly screw up.
So now I need to move everything out of the way.
There we go.
That was fantastic.
Wasn't that magical?
Yeah,
Like as an
truly.
experience.
Yeah. I'm so glad that happened in my lifetime.
You're so welcome. So okay, just again for clarification, they had to either dance or sing. They didn't have to do both, but they could have done like either or. They could have had music on in the background.
Yeah. The dancing in complete silence was my favorite.
Yeah, that I enjoyed. I enjoyed the variety of dance moves that we saw as well. I also enjoyed that. Okay, so Black Parade is a particularly long song because there's a whole dramatic musical. I don't know if you're a fan of My Chemical Romance. I'm a big nerd for My Chemical Romance, so that's fair. So Black Parade was definitely my anthem of my teen years. So when Faye chose Black Parade, I was like, yes, this is going to be great. And by the end, I thought, I need to call Faye and make sure, I need to make sure Faye's okay. Is she still carrying on? And was it worth it? Really? Don't know. Let's check the scores. So how are you feeling after that one, Kelly and Lizzie?
I am very upset with myself about my song choice and also about the fact that I didn't even consider that I could play the song in the background. Because I know every word to that song if I'm singing along.
Yeah.
But like without music, I was just like, I know random lines. They probably don't follow each other.
That's fine. But Lizzie, smart enough to play music.
Yeah, clever.
Because I didn't trust myself enough. And also I couldn't think of any colours. And as soon as I heard Danny, because she filmed hers after mine, as soon as I heard red and black, I was like, oh, you bitch. I forgot about musicals, didn't you? because I should have thought red and black, because then I had more options from my shelves.
Mhm.
But no. Fate had it that I was going to do Rolling Stones instead, which is still a great song and it's definitely the right
Yeah.
choice. Still probably wouldn't have sang. I still would have danced because no one
I
wants
really-
to hear the internet.
I enjoyed the dancing.
Mhm. To be
It's
fair, I think it's interesting that Abby has sung 3 songs, because 2 in the other video and then
Yeah.
1 in this. They're all from the 80s. They're
Yeah.
all of a certain vibe,
Uh-huh.
which I really appreciated. But
Yeah.
no, Lizzie, to be fair, when you said Paint It Black, I was kind of disappointed. I really wanted to see you sing Yellow Submarine. When you said that, I was like, yes.
I didn't go for yellow. You can see the tiny amount of yellow on my
Yeah.
shelf.
Yeah.
That's
That
lucky.
actually, to be fair, that would have been a very short stint. To be
Yeah.
fair, to be fair. So, okay, I would like to point out that there was only one person who didn't stop the entire
Okay.
time. So, at the end of Colour Stack, Danny had 33 books in their stack and
Amazing.
had stopped 0 times. So quite a
Amazing.
comeback from the
Yeah.
last one.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Then we had Abby had, no, not Abby, excuse me, Faye had 37 books in their stack, but they
Okay.
stopped, I'm assuming for breath, 5 times.
Mhm.
So they actually
Okay.
cut out
I mean,
32.
breathing feels fair enough.
Right, like, and to be fair, it was quite a dramatic, like, kind of hear my arm. So you really are struggling there.
Yeah.
There was a couple of times where I think she considered singing other lyrics and
Yeah.
therefore didn't sing anything at all, and that's where I've
Mhm.
taken those pauses for.
Okay.
Lizzie, you actually stopped 4 times. But
Yeah.
again, I'm going to let the Taskmaster vote on this one, because each one of those were when you were reaching for something on the top shelf.
I am
Ooh.
also under 5 foot, and these are like up to, you know.
Can you,
Yeah.
just for context, can you stand next to your shelf and try and reach for a top shelf book so we can
Mhm.
see how much of a...
Hold on, I just need to move.
Okay, can you now try
Now
doing a little
dance.
wiggle while you do that? Yeah, I do see that's hard.
The bookshelf over.
Okay, sit down and be safe.
Yeah. Kelly, you got the fewest. You only had 11 books in your pile, but you only stopped twice.
Mhm.
Mainly because you forgot the lyrics and then just stopped. But you kept collecting books, so...
So still had books, but again was just like done with the song. I was like, I have nowhere to go from here.
No, I think it was tactical, if anything, because I think it would have been really interesting if you had started the thing dancing and then stopped and just not danced or sung the whole way through. That's only one stop. But people kept then starting and then the stops would happen again. So, I'm not
That is
gonna
an
lie.
interesting way of thinking of it.
When I set these tasks, I really didn't think of them in such a calculated way. But after I
Yeah.
set them, I was like, I'm a horrible person. And then lastly, I think is Abby, who had 26 books, 30 books in their pile, and they stopped twice. And again, I think it was very much the same as Kelly, where they stopped once where we saw them say, oh, I stopped right at the beginning, and once where they stopped, and then they kind of arranged their stack. So I was like, that counts as another stop, because you're not finished yet. So,
Mhm.
yeah. I can, if you want, I can put the points in that order for you, or as you have free reign as Taskmaster, you can assign points however you
Okay.
see fit.
Can I see the points again?
Yeah. Let me just zoom back in.
I also wasn't sure how the negative scoring for stopping was going to work. I was like, are we going to like lose points per second that we're stopped?
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was expecting.
Oh no,
So-
I wasn't.
It's just
It
per
wasn't that
stop.
cruel. Yeah, it was just per stop. You just
Okay.
lose a point every time you stop. Okay, so I just need to put. I've just reorganized it because I've got the other bit ready. So give me a second.
Okay.
Please talk amongst yourselves.
I think I'm gonna go with your scoring, but I'm gonna add in some bonus points and see
I
if
love
that shuffles things around. But I'm not gonna reveal where they're going because I want to see it. But that was the best thing I've ever seen. That is,
You enjoyed that.
everyone like already gets 5 virtual points for being part of that experience for me.
I'm glad you edited them all together as well. That was fun.
Yeah, that was a treat.
There we go. So we got Danny at the
Okay.
top,
Yeah.
then Faye, then Abby, then Lizzie.
Okay. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, so going with this from the bottom up, Kelly, I'm very sorry, but you have 1 point. Lizzie should be getting 2 points, but I do want to award a bonus point for the dancing because I think it was my favorite. Especially that beginning and like the dramatic spin. So that puts you into joint 3rd place with Abby. So that is 3 points each. Then I also want to give a bonus point to Faye just for the sheer emotion.
Mhm.
And so that means 5 points to both Danny and Faye.
Excellent.
Okay.
I love that. I think that's fair. I think that's very fair.
I'm really sorry, Kelly, that I didn't give you a bonus point. I just left you there.
As I was filming that, I was like, this is going to be my worst one. This is not a surprise to me.
No, that's
I
fair.
really, really enjoyed your face. Like at the end when you had your stack, you looked so disappointed in yourself.
I think it was also the fact that it was a Taylor Swift song and I lost it.
Yeah.
That's half of my brand.
I was going to say, if I know anything about you, Kelly, it's that you love Taylor Swift.
Mm.
Outrageous. She won't be disappointed in you. She'll just expect you to do better next time.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have one that's been properly edited together, and then I actually have like a little surprise that I was going to save for when videos came out, but because we are so easy for time, I'm actually going to share it with you at the end of this. So the last one is Masterpiece. Now, as I said, we started with an artsy one. We're going to finish with an artsy one. But this one, when it starts, I don't actually have dramatic music for it because Kelly's partner has provided his own dramatic intro. So that's what the partner's about, but just know that he very much is included in your response for this one.
Can I please tell him?
Please do. And if he wants to come and join.
Oh my goodness, I can't wait for this.
Love. Remember when I recreated a book cover in the bathroom? and you gave me some background music? He's just put his headphones back in. I don't think he wants
Oh,
no.
That's fine. It's going to be on the internet forever. So
the internet never dies.
I never remove videos, even if I'm embarrassed. So it's here forever. So yes, as I said, some really lovely dramatic music from Kelly's partner.
Dum, 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 dum.
So that's going to stay in the finished product. Masterpiece. Recreate a what you can find in your bathroom. The Taskmaster will judge which is the best recreation during the live. Please record your process. Can I use the top of the washing machine as my canvas? No, I can take however long I want. They're all full of cat hair.
And then really helpfully, just hanging out.
And conditioner.
I have turned the volume way up so that you can
It's
hear
not as smooth as
the conversation between Kelly and her partner, by the way.
This is commitment to use your conditioner for this.
Oh, it's his conditioner.
It's his conditioner.
Oh, that's fine then.
It was the technique I really liked, like coming from the outside in.
Look at this.
And then we just slap it in.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got cat litter.
Oh.
feel like I could do something with that. No, that came from outside the bathroom. I don't think I can use that.
But that came from outside the bathroom because we bought it at the shop. And then
Things that are in my bathroom now.
where are these people from? Oh. So if I say we bought it at the Pick and Pay, they won't understand. At the Tesco.
When I tell you, I paused
I'll go
that and
now.
lauged for like a solid 5 minutes. Like, we bought it at the Tesco.
Into toothpaste because I do not have orange toothpaste. And I think I'm going to make. Oh, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. Okay.
I don't know what that noise is. That's just Kelly.
It's just me crying.
Not my conditioner.
He doesn't seem too annoyed about it.
This could stay in the finished product.
He doesn't really use it.
Maybe if I squeeze it onto my hands first and kind of mush it out. No, I feel like that's
Love this technique.
Mm.
okay. In hindsight, perhaps should have put the conditioner down afterwards.
So with 3 years of art training, Kelly, do you ever think you'd return to finger painting?
I genuinely very much considered doing finger painting for like my final school project.
I love that for you.
Amazing.
Amazing. A genius.
And modest.
Yeah.
Genuinely, this was more stressful but also more fun than any art project I ever had to do.
Yeah.
Sickly. Like, if they released a Phantom of the Opera that had his face rather than the mask. Oh, it's terrible. I don't know.
Amazing.
Able to tell what this is. Could be worse.
Did you just kick the washing machine?
Actually, don't have scissors. I'm going to use a razor blade to cut this.
This was stressful to watch. I'm not gonna lie. When the reason I kept
Yeah.
it in is because the moment you said it, I was like, that's stressing me out. Get scissors.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I didn't have scissors in the bathroom.
I appreciate that, but you can find scissors in a bathroom, and therefore I would have allowed it.
Skillful cut though.
Yeah, beautifully. Which is
Yeah.
why I kept it in, because I was like, it's a lot less stressful once she's
Very
done
impressive. Yeah.
Okay.
This is great.
It's like put some little decorative bits in the toothpaste. Be like a sun. That. Should I kind of have writing on here? Maybe if I put something that has writing. No, you know what? I'm gonna call it. Okay, we kind of wrote someone's name. Okay, think could be closer.
No.
No. So there's the final thing.
That's beautiful. Wow. Very impressed with that. That was cool.
Casual promotion of Becca from
Yeah.
Recreate a front cover using only what you can find in your bathroom. The Taskmaster will judge which is the best recreation during the live. I have a very minimalist bathroom. Let's go look at the bathroom. This is the bathroom.
You can see the cogs going, right?
Yeah.
This is the best you're getting. It's like in reverse because my bathroom's
It's creative.
It's clever.
But you
Yeah.
can flip it upside down. Look. There we go. Ta-da.
It's the ta-da for me.
Yeah.
Genuinely impressed though. Like,
Yeah. That clip was 1 minute 5 seconds, by the way.
Yeah. Okay.
sorry, didn't mean to do that. My bad. Okay. I've got to be quiet because the penny's working. I have my here, and I do actually kind of have a plan.
I also just assumed that we had to do this
Oh.
without looking at the book.
Right.
This maybe
I love the assumptions.
I might need to like grab some more, but I also have these, which I have a real great idea for. Oh, this might be really dumb, actually, but it's fine.
We love a partially covered camera. It's so artsy. It gets better because Lizzie decides what's a really good angle is just having your fist right in front of the camera. And I'm gonna need to know, Lizzie, what did you just kick the washing machine as well? What did you do to your knuckles? Because it looks like you've punched the wall.
I need to go grab something that is supposed to be in the bathroom. One sec. What do you mean?
You'll see it in a sec.
Things, which we have more here. Those are nice. So.
Probably the old scars. Oh no, I know exactly what I did.
In my head, I was like, yeah, this will work. And then I realized I can't make any small shapes.
Those marks, Lizzie, what have you done?
Okay.
In the kitchen, I went to get a knife and I hit the side of the wall and took my
This is kind
get
Ow.
off my
Excellently done.
Could you use like actual toothpaste? It's still so my toothpaste, so don't worry.
instead of pretend.
Oh, I don't think I'm gonna be steady of hand enough. But we're gonna go for it. Oh,
This is the view that I really enjoy.
at all.
Hey, I didn't have anywhere to put my camera, okay?
You have such tiny hands.
Pretty horrific, actually. But hey, this is where we're at. I will show you in a minute. Oh.
Didn't think about using my fingers, did I? I had to use a Q-tip.
Well, the thing is, Kieran edited this one because I was running out of time, so he
This is
said
not
it,
what
and he said
I expected.
I could have cut all this out, but
Yeah.
she's still talking,
Okay.
and I was like, nah, leave it in.
Oh no. This is a disgrace, and I apologize to anyone who loves this book because
I'm still weirdly proud of this, though, just as an aside.
Oh, you should be, yeah, for sure.
I'm going
Very
with it.
excited to
Fuck
see
it,
this finished
'cause now
result.
I would have made a mess for no reason. At least
But you're expecting to the floor.
washing machine will smell nice. Plus sides for everything.
I'm concentrating.
So serious.
You know, the kids in primary school where it's like, oh yeah, you let them play with glue, didn't you? That looks like what I've done. But could be worse. I'd say for me, this is fairly good, actually. So, oh my God, great. But that's what I've done.
Oh my God.
It's all right. We've got a photo that's at the right angle.
Okay.
I think it could be worse.
It could be.
I'm really impressed.
And I think we're all learning by now that Lizzie is not artistic. At all.
No, I think we did learn that, Lizzie. Thank you. I think we've all learned by now.
No, that was really brilliant.
Mm. That was special. So, as promised, unfortunately, I couldn't save a photo of Kelly's the right way up, so that one is now upside down. And to be true to what Abby showed us, hers is still upside down because I feel that's only fair. But this is what Sky Beyond the Storm would look like right side up. This is what we're working with. So again, Taskmaster, if you have any questions for our contestants about their thought process or anything like that, you go right ahead.
I do have one question for Lizzie.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, this is beautiful. I actually genuinely think this is great. But what I want to know is, having now that I'm looking at the finished product, we spent a long time watching you arrange that toothpaste. What took that long?
Well, I was looking at it and it just I was trying to use toothpaste like paint, but it doesn't work like paint.
It doesn't work like that. Yeah.
So
Okay.
hard.
I do see.
Well, I was trying to make all like the little like bits on like the panther's face and like trying to make it like you can see I tried to spread it and it didn't work. But I got to that point, like it's just this, and that's why it took so long because I was trying to finesse it, and then I realised it's fucking toothpaste and I can't finesse it. But I could just use my fingers because Kelly's looks amazing, and you just used your fingers. Yeah. You could have just done that, but no.
It's fair though. Kelly did have the same problem you did, which is discovering that toothpaste is the worst medium to use. What I learned from this experience is you guys all have a much neater, more organised bathroom than I do, because I have so much crap in my bathroom.
Yeah. I wouldn't be able to find a blank space for this.
No, but I'd have loads of different coloured things to use.
Oh yeah.
So,
and I have loads of stuff in the bathroom that wouldn't usually live in a bathroom, so that would be fine. So.
But it's here, so
yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I gave myself head rush laughing at that so hard. I don't know why that question was so perfect, but it got me.
These are all actually genuinely fantastic. So this is going to be another minimum 3 points round because they're all beautiful. I'm going to give the 3 points. Am I echoing? I suddenly heard my own voice coming back at me.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to give the 3 points to Abby. Because this is the least artistic, but it is very. I do like it.
It's clever.
I like the approach.
Really clever.
It's clever. So it's 3 points because it's good. I'm gonna give 4 points to Lizzie for this beautiful piece of work, but I have to give 5 points to Kelly because that's honestly was very impressive, and also the slicing with the razor blade that was dangerous. And I don't approve of danger, but you pulled it off, so I'm giving you points for it.
I love that. Risk and reward. I think that's fair. That's fair. So, okay, before I give the scores then, because I mean, to be fair, I thought this was going to last a lot longer than the hour and a half it's taken, so that's fine. It means I get to show you the bonus, which is a bloopers reel that I have specifically put together for Danny because it's Danny's birthday. So we will get to enjoy that. Whilst you're enjoying that, I will then total up the scores, and then after that, I will share that with you. So, I mean, Lizzie, it's such a shame she's out celebrating her birthday with her dad. And also,
how does it work? The one that Kelly wasn't in.
So Kelly's score. So they were all in 3 at least. The only person who's been in 4 is Lizzie. Okay. So if Lizzie wins, then that's fair enough. Like nepotism straight up. Like I've given her lots of points. But everyone else has had 3 tasks. So it should balance out. I did try and make it even so that everyone had 3. Because Danny wasn't in 1 and Abby wasn't in 1 either. So it did work out. I hope. Let me just get this up because this, I mean, it doesn't have an intro. I've literally just saved it as Danny bloopers. So,
I can't wait for this.
Okay. There we go.
Lizzie's laughing at me, if you can hear that. Fuck you. Nice view of my bed. I think that's good. Also, please note what the fuck has happened to my room doing these tasks. Well, I should probably change that. Otherwise, you'd just be looking at my boobs the whole time. There's Lizzie. And now I need to recreate a fucking... Lizzie did this all earlier today. So she's laughing her fucking ass off. Seeing me running around. But as long as I win, at least defeat her, I'm happy.
There it is. So
that was beautiful.
So long as she defeated you, she'll be happy. It took longer for my spreadsheet to load up than I thought it would. So 13 seconds wasn't long enough for me to do basic maths. 1 second.
I haven't been keeping track in my head, so
no, you're
suspense.
Fine.
I don't know.
Suspense. I love that. And I'm not great at maths either, so I will be using the calculator.
Oh yeah. Remember at school when they used to say to us, like, you can't use a calculator because you won't always have a calculator in your pocket? And they were fucking wrong, because I literally always have a calculator in my pocket. They didn't predict that, did they?
No, they didn't. And more for them. More for them. This is the thing, is like, it always kills me because I feel like it's not like the jump from technology of when I was a kid to the way it is now. You can't really predict because it's on a curve. But I feel like the fact they're still saying that in exams kills me. Because like, as someone who had to like, so when I used to invigilate exams, we used to have to walk up and down and be like, no, you can't have a calculator, or no, you can't use your phone, or whatever. And you have to like check to see if people have their phones and stuff. And they're like, but I'll have my phone every day of my life forever. And I'm like, I know, but we still have to make sure that you can function as a human being without one for some reason.
But I can't function as a human without one.
No, I can't. Like, I've broken.
If they want us to function without a phone, they should have taught me how to read a map. And I can't read a map, so I need my phone.
No. I actually quit Brownies where they tried to teach me to read a map because they wanted me to be happier. And I was like, this is the goth kid that I am, okay? But speaking of can't live without my phone, I need to replace my phone because it's very, very broken. But I don't want to send it away. I don't want to send it away.
Yeah, what are you supposed to do without it?
Exactly. We actually have a joint tie.
Okay.
So in bottom place is Faye, because Faye only took part in one.
Fair enough. Yeah.
But she did score 9 points, so well done, Faye.
Very good.
Next is Kelly with 12 points, which I'm surprised by, because I thought you'd have done I thought it would have come up much higher than that, but
it was the Taylor Swift song.
Yeah, because you won 2 of the rounds.
Yeah. Abby then got 14, so well done, Abby. Which meant joint first, with 16 points, is Lizzie and Danny.
Yay!
Oh, Danny, you didn't beat me. You just died.
Once again, you two stuck with each other.
That feels pretty perfect.
It's the opposite responses, did it? I think. Because we both reacted very differently to every single challenge.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, there's literally the reason I put that clip of how well do I need to know that song versus I know every word to that bad boy was because the two of you, whatever task it was, and like to be fair, I did set 10 tasks, so there was no way you could have guessed which tasks I was going to pull up today.
Yeah.
That I think was just so perfect. Like watching your different response. Yours was very much a okay. I think I can do that. And Danny's was either a fuck you, Hannah, or I can do that. That's fine. Very
I really
different
want to see
energy
the
levels.
rest of everyone's tasks because I really enjoyed all of that.
Oh, I'm glad. Well, like I said, I will be putting videos together. So I'll make a playlist on my channel, or I will give the videos to you guys to have on your channel, or both. I think either works. But that's it for this. I'm definitely going to do this again, though. I feel like this worked.
Yeah,
really
you have
well.
to. That was fantastic.
But I hope you've all really enjoyed it, and I hope everyone watching it has really enjoyed it as well, because it was pretty wild.
Yeah, well done everyone who took part. You were all much more creative, artistic, and better at dancing than I could ever be.
Same. I just set the tasks. I don't no. But thank you so much, Emma, as well, for coming and being our.
Oh, thank you so much for inviting me. This was great.
The nicest taskmaster that's ever been, by the way. No,
I tried.
No,
I managed not to cry. Yeah, I got too excited.
Yeah. No, that's fair. That's cool. Well, does anyone want to shout anything out before I end the live? Anyone want to write anything? Or are you all just chill and ready to go hang out at home? Nice. Okay. In which case, I'll hit end broadcast, and it's been really nice hanging out with you guys, and we'll do it again soon.